Ram sold two horses at the same price. One he gets a profit of 10 and the other he gets a loss of 10%. So 100, profit of 10%, 100, loss of 10%, total cost price is 200, total selling price is also 200. So there's no profit or no loss, zero. So let's see why that's wrong. Let's read the question clearly again. Ram sold the two horses at the same price. So the selling price is same for both. Let's assume the selling price as 100 for now, and the cost price must vary. Let's say the horse number 1 is sold at a profit. So S1 would be C1 times 1.1. That's sold at a 10% profit. The horse number 2 is sold at a loss. So it's C2 times 0.9. So from this, we can calculate the cost prices of each of these horses. That is, C1 would be 100 by 0.1 and C2 would be 100 by 0.9. Now, to calculate the profit or loss percentages, the formula is the selling price minus the cost price divided by the cost price. So for the selling price, we have S1 plus S2, which is just 200. For the cost price, we have C1 plus C2, that is 100 by 1.1 plus 100 by 0.9, which equals 0.9 times 100, that is 90, plus 100 times 1.1, that is 110, divided by 1.1 times 0.9, that is 0.99, which is 200 by 0.99. So the profit or loss equals 200 minus 200 by 0.99 by 200 by 0.99. We can just cancel out the 200s on all the numerators and the denominators. That would be 0.99 minus 1 by 0.99 to 1 by 0.99. It is just minus 0.01. That's a loss of 1%. So well, this is the right answer, not this. Let's take another similar example. Here, a man sells two articles at 375 each. That is, S1 and S2 are both 375. And on one of those articles, he gains 25%, and the other he loses 25%. So S1 is C1 times 1.25, and S2 is C2 times 0.75. We can also write them in terms of fractions. So that is, this is 5 by 4 C1, this is 3 by 4 C1, that is C2, 3 by 4 C2. So let's calculate the profit or loss percent. The total selling price is 2 times 375, that amounts to 750. The total cost price would be 4S1 by 5 plus 4S2 by 3. The numerator is basically same for both, so that's 4 times 375 and 1 by 5 plus 1 by 3, which equals 8 by 15 times 4 times 375, 15 2 is 30, 75, 25 4 is 100, that is basically 800. So the cost price is 800. selling price is 750, so there's a loss of 50 rupees. What's the loss percentage? That's 50 divided by 800, which would be 6.25. This would be the answer. But here's a simple trick. How this works: when S1 equals S2 and the profit on one product equals the loss on another product. The trick is it's always a loss. There won't be any profit in this condition. And the loss is always equals to x squared by 100, where x is the profit or loss percentage. So in this case, x is 25. So that's 25 squared by 100, which is 625 by 100, that is 6.25. Let's take another similar example. In here, the car is sold at 99,000. Ooh, big number. You can just calculate it the usual way. You can assume S1 equal to S2 equal to 99,000, and you can calculate the C1, and then you calculate the C2, the SP, the CP, and then eventually the profit and loss percentage. But, well, it seems like S1 is equal to S2 and the profit and loss percentage equal to 10%. So your answer is 10 squared by 100, which is a 1% loss.